Hi, I'm Micah Rice. I'm the general manager of the Jittery Joe's professional cycling team. We are the hometown team for the tour and have been. I think that we're the only team to actually start every single tour of Georgia since the beginning, so we're proud of that. The Team Time Trial is, as they said earlier, is going to be a very exciting aspect to the tour this year. We're pretty excited about it. We also know that we're going against the best teams in the world, so we also know that we have to keep our expectations reasonable. But we're hoping to kind of get some practice in. We're very excited. Thank you so much to Road Atlanta and for the tour for making the track possible today to ride on, and we're really excited to kind of come on out here and preview the course. I know that we're one of the few teams that are going to get a chance to do that, so we're hopefully that's going to give us a little edge for race day. But looking at the profile of this course, it's going to be extremely difficult. I look out right here and look at that hill that the guys are going to have to go up. And Jeff spoke a little bit about the technical aspect. It's not necessarily the team with the strongest rider that is going to do well. It's going to be who's got the most depth and who can keep their 5 riders together and going strong to the very end. So it really is truly a team race here at Road Atlanta, and so we're really going to be concentrating on taking some of our weaker links and pushing them to 110%, and taking some of our stronger links and actually backing them off to 95%. And that's what is going to get us the best time, is that teamwork that's really going to have to show through on a day like today. So we haven't done a lot of team time trials. There was one done last year at the Tour de Tune-Up in Pennsylvania, and last year that was the only time we actually raced a team time trial. So, and I think that goes for a lot of the domestic teams as well. So we're really kind of going into an event here that we're not extremely well versed on, but a lot of everybody on the team has done one before. We've been already practicing already this week. We've had a big training camp here in the state. The guys are a little bit later. They're actually coming from LJ today. They're on their way. They're probably getting here right about now. We've been up there training in the mountains, and so this is really going to kind of put a stamp on the end of our training camp today, and we're really excited to be here to try it all out. Thanks for having us.
Sure. Just in conclusion, thank you. Just wanted to highlight a few more aspects of the tour this year. Last year, what's so unique about the tour? It's not a local event. It's not a regional event. It's not a national event. It's an international event in its own right. And last year, we had a webcast, or the streaming video, that was watched by 77 different countries. This year, we greatly seen expansion in that. We just solidified our national TV package with the Versus Network, which will be 2 hours on May 3rd. And we are now just formalizing a regional package, which will have a nightly recap and a following day re-air of a daily show. Working with all local communities, so it's very exciting for us. We are also announcing this week the final list of teams, and I think this morning one of our big announcements was for the first time ever we are bringing the professional, and there's only one, but we're bringing the professional cycling team from China called the GE Marco Polo Professional Cycling Team, presented by Trek. That's very significant for a few reasons. This team was partnered with the Discovery team last year and Johan Bernil. We will have Fuyu Li, who is the gold medal contender, or best hope for China in the Beijing Olympics. Not only the partnership with GE and the city, the Olympic city connection between Beijing to Atlanta, but gets even better, we have CCTV, which is the one network in China who's already committed to cover the Tour of Georgia presented by AT&T. So those little things mean a lot to all of us, and we're very excited. It's all being announced today. We have some very more exciting announcements coming up that we're working on. But lastly, just want to mention, and I'll turn it back over to Jeff, that this is such a spectator-friendly sport, and this is such a spectator-friendly venue. So I think the two are just going to be a fantastic day for the families and the spectators to come out, literally drive onto the grounds and enjoy the entire day. I mean, it's going to be a sight to see. We know since we announced the route in December, everyone wanted to know how we were going to pull this off. So they'll be coming in droves down the I-85 corridor just to see this firsthand, and I think it's going to be a great day. So I'll ask Jeff to say just a few final remarks. And as Micah did mention, the Jittery Joe's team hopefully will be here and just arrived, and so we will showcase the team as they try out the track. And again, want to thank everyone for their time, and certainly Cheryl Smith with the State of Georgia and the Department of Economic Development, and everyone for your time.
Thank you. It's interesting that you mentioned the buzz around the Thursday. We're hearing from a lot of people that they were planning to come maybe for Grasstown Ball or so forth, the people, the out-of-towners, and now they're planning to come to see the Team Time Trial and stay through. So we think that's exceptional. I know each event will get its own draw, but it seems like there's a lot of people that are bundling those last 3, 4, 5 days together. So that's very interesting. By way of clarification, I should tell everybody that Fu Yu Lee is not a relative. We're not related, so I don't want to get but also, I don't know if I mentioned it in my comments, but one of the things that Chris was good enough to bring up is this is a facility at 750 acres. It's not unlike the National Park or the Kentucky Derby or so many places where you can go and roam about. There's wonderful view areas from many different portions of the track. And we would encourage the fans to bring their bikes along as well. There will be parking here at the facility, so you can come in and pay to park and then set up from there. But bring your bikes. It'll make it much easier for you to get around. You might get some exercise at the same time. But with all the different viewing and so forth, you'll want to be at different portions of the track for different times, and that'll enable you to do so. So on behalf of my terrific staff, Earl, Joey, the whole gang, for all of their efforts in helping put this on, and I know Chris's and everybody else, we thank you all for your participation and assistance.
Thank you. Thank you. Are there any questions, I guess, for the group, or we'll be available for one-on-one? Sorry. Sorry, Jeff.
Chris, this event is always a big draw for fans whenever it occurs, either here or over in Europe. Can you talk just real briefly about the genesis of when that decision was made to have Team Time Trial and
Yeah, well, we made the decision about November timeframe, I think. As every year we have such a hard time selecting the route because we have so many cities that want to host the tour. Every year it's on average about 25 cities, so as we identify those dots, we did have a desire to return back to the coastal area, which is Savannah. Tybee Island will be the actual start. We knew we needed to get up to Brasstown Bald Mountain, and then so we knew one way, shape, or form we'd be coming through Hall County. So we looked at several scenarios that included individual time trials as well as the team time trial. And as we began to do more evaluation, investigation, it was pretty clear or logical decision to partner with Road Atlanta. So every year we look at various scenarios, and so this decision was made again back in November as we approached Road Atlanta regarding the opportunity, and obviously just today announcing the details. Anyone else? Thank you.